Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In today's video I've got another remote control from One For All. If you watch my videos regularly, you'll have seen about a week ago I did a review on the One For All Smart Control 5. This is the One For All Smart Control 8, and if you go back and look at that previous video, I'm a lot more impressed with this for numerous reasons, which I'll come on to very shortly. Now, quick disclaimer for you, One For All did send this out to me free of charge so I could do this video. All of the opinions expressed in this video are my own, and also if you want to pick this up for yourself, there are links down in the video description. Some of those links are affiliate links, they earn me a little bit of commission, they don't cost you a penny extra. That's all the housekeeping out of the way. This is a live broadcast. A big good morning to Aaron Stoy and David Austin, first two of you inside the live chat. Thank you very much for tuning in live. If you're watching this after the live broadcast, you can use the regular comment section below. So anyway, back to the One For All Smart Control 8. Let me show you the product packaging first of all. This is the empty box now because I've taken the product out to test over the past week. Activities. We've got built-in activities on this like the last one, but a little bit more a little bit more selection. We've got actually 5 activities that we can actually set up on this. And when I say activities, I mean like macros, where you're going to push a button, it's going to do more than one event with the remote control. And then if we turn around the back, you can see some more details there about the remote. Now you set this up with an iOS or a Google Android app on your smartphone, and then you sort of interact with the remote that way and send the settings over to the remote. Now, the couple of differences I do want to point out in comparison with this one to the previous one. I know it's a very small thing, but I did mention it with the Smart Control 5. The previous one, you had terrible packaging. It was one of those packagings where you had to open it up with a knife or scissors. It's very sharp plastic. This one, couple of little seal tabs to unseal here, open it up on the side and you're into the remote. This is much better packaging. The other thing I mentioned with the previous remote is the battery cover was very difficult to remove. This one, a lot easier. Now I'm not sure whether that previous remote, I just had a very tight fitting back, but alas, this one opens up and reveals that battery compartment, which actually accommodates 4 AAA batteries. Now of note, no batteries supplied inside the box. You get the remote and some very extensive instructions to get you up and running. The actual remote itself though is absolutely amazing. I really do love this. I like the previous remote as well. The actual functionality on the Smart Control 5 was great. This one takes things one step further. If you look at the top here, you can see listed there devices and a device button, and you push the device button to cycle through the various products you're going to control with this. And we've got TV, satellite, Blu-ray, audio, DVD, game media and soundbar. Of course, you don't have to use those particular type of device. If you've got more than one games console, you could put game and media both as games consoles, but it just gives you some labeling to help you select the right one. And then we've of course got a numeric keypad just underneath, and then in this center portion here we've got all of the various macros. We've also got like a 4-way jog and a center button here, and the 4-way macros allow you to actually select an activity, push the button, and then it will do things like maybe switch the TV on, turn it to the correct input, and maybe put your AV receiver on as well. So you can, it's like a macro facility. Very good indeed. And then of course we've got the regular, down the bottom part of the remote, we've got the regular volume and shuttle controls for controlling play, stop, pause, fast forward, skip, record, etc, etc, and the 4 coloured buttons that are used by some set-top boxes. Very slimline remote control, fits in the hand very nicely, just feels like a good quality piece of kit. Really nice to hold as well, nice and slimline. Now why would you want one of these? Well, nowadays, yep, there are other options. You can control various devices with your smartphone. I found that even if I set up something on my smartphone, the rest of the family don't have the app. They don't care too much about it. They want to use a traditional remote control. And having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in this case up to 8 separate remote controls out on the table or the sofa where you're sitting is a mess, and it's a nightmare juggling through them and finding the right remote control. With this, you can actually put all the other ones away, pop them in a drawer somewhere safe, set this one up, spend sort of half an hour to an hour setting this one up properly, probably under half an hour if you know what you're doing, and then you're good to go. You've got a really good quality remote control. Very, very good, and it works extremely well and very, very straightforward to set up. Let's take a look inside the live chat. James Galvin, good morning, on my way to work, I'm vlogging today. Awesome, James, keep on creating. Simon says, hello, this is the remote I've got. I got it free as they couldn't fix one I had around 7 years ago. Excellent customer service. That's really good to hear. Thanks for sharing that, Simon. Av says, can you please chat to me on Instagram? I have a really nice monitor for you to review. I sent you a message. I will check that out. I will check that out. I don't check my Instagram messages very often. I tend to use email. If I can't find that Instagram message, please do feel free to reach out to me. There's a contact form on geekanoids.co.uk. And BB Buddy Bits, or BB Buddies Bits, sorry, good morning, Dave. Good morning to you as well. So anyway, in closing this review, the One for All Smart Control 8, programmable, 8 device remote control, highly recommended. It's a great piece of kit, and you can check out the links down in the video description to where you can pick this up for yourself. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Stick around, I've got another video coming up straight after this. And if you're a Mac user, like an Apple Mac user, or not necessarily, it works with other platforms as well, but if you're an Apple Mac user and really want a decent solar rechargeable wireless keyboard, stay tuned for that video next. I'll see you all in the next one.